What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Chargers offense before we play them this week. Going to look over at their roster and depth chart real quick before we get into the film. Of course, as far as the receivers go, Mike Williams is playing out of his mind this year. Keenan Allen is super dangerous as well. So that's going to be something that's going to be scary. Hunter Henry can be a real problem. If you actually look at the stats, this is kind of surprising. I didn't even know he was on the team, but Kalen Ballage was their leading rusher this week. That's really interesting to me. I didn't know he was on the Chargers. I knew he went to the Jets because we traded him, but I didn't know he went to the Chargers. So yeah. But that's why I wanted to look at the roster as well, because he's not there on this depth chart, but he is on the team. Yeah, Kalen Ballage right there. Let's go ahead and look at the injury reserve. Yeah, Austin Eckler. Yeah. Derwin James is out, that helps. Mike Pouncey is out. Chris Harris. All those things help us out quite a bit. I'm not wishing injury on people, but it does really help, honestly. So, yeah. Let's get into the film. Now, again, we're not going to watch this whole game like I do in my Dolphins breakdowns. I just want to get an idea of what their offense looks like. Now, obviously, Justin Herbert, considering we just played against Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert's not going to look that athletic, but almost nobody will. But he definitely can make some things happen with his legs, and that's something that we have struggled with this year, whether it be Cam Newton, Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson. Quarterbacks that can run the football have really hurt us, and that's something we need to look out for this week as well. But it's nothing like as threatening as like Kyler Murray or even Cam. But he definitely does have legs. He can move on you. Now, I'm not particularly scared of Kalen Ballage. I don't think he's terrible, but I'm not scared of him by any means. And I'm not scared of Joshua Kelly either. Now, Austin Eckler, if he was healthy, that would be scary. But, because he's a really good running back, but... Let's see. Got that ball away. Make sure he didn't just take a sack needlessly. Justin Herbert is a good player. I want to send a lot of pressure his way because he is known for making bad decisions sometimes. And unlike Kyler, like I said, Justin Herbert can definitely scramble on you, but it's not like Kyler Murray where he's going to outrun the whole blitz all the time. I want to bring the house at Justin Herbert. I want to get really creative with the blitz schemes. And that'll help keep the running game in check, too. Now, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen are both real threats. Keenan Allen's one of the better route runners in this league, and Mike Williams is playing crazy this year. I know the record doesn't show it, but he will make some spectacular catches for you. And Justin Herbert will do that sometimes, too. He will miss some throws. It's not like Jared Goff. but he will miss some throws on you. Relatively clean pocket. Tight coverage, but I'm not as scared of Justin Herbert as I am Kyler. At least not right now. He is a good quarterback, but I think we can handle him. Like I said, he is prone to make some inaccurate passes. He had a pretty clean pocket. Didn't really set his feet and kind of overthrew that and threw it into double coverage. That's why I want to send I want to pressure him like crazy and make him make throws like that we can potentially make a play on. Now, they do seem to like to do a lot of outside runs, so we'll have to be careful of that. They like to do a lot of misdirection, it seems, too. So we will have to play some disciplined football. Gap integrity is going to be important. But I think those are things we can handle. There's nothing on this Chargers offense that I think we can't address. Like, the Cardinals' receiving core and Kyler's legs were such a threat. And don't sleep on the Chargers. Don't get it twisted. They definitely have enough to really hurt you. But I think we can handle the Chargers. That Ballage there. $31, huh? Kind of stared down the receiver there a little bit. I hope he does that against us. Because the thing about Justin Herbert, unlike Tua he makes his plays based on good football IQ and precision and making good decisions. Justin Herbert's natural ability is what allows him to make the plays he does. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing necessarily, but I think we can take Justin Herbert. We just gotta continue to play defense the way we have. And I think him being inexperienced, I think our blitz schemes are going to be kind of difficult for him to handle. And I'm not scared of their running backs, like I said. What happened here? He just kind of went unblocked. Gotcha. I think we'll watch to the end of this first quarter, and then we'll switch games. We are going to have to watch for those legs, because running quarterbacks have been a problem for us, and Justin Herbert does have the athleticism to hurt you with his legs. He's not Kyler, but he can't hurt you. And he does definitely have the arm. I think our coverage will probably be a little tighter, too. Our DBs are a little better. And I think we'll be able to generate more pressure, too. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for us. Those legs. I'll tell you what. We have Malcolm Perry and Lynn Bowden on this roster. During practice, put them in as scout team quarterback and practice against mobile quarterbacks. I know Tua can run too, but you literally have 2 read option quarterbacks from college on your team right now. Okay. Running up the middle. We won't just be rushing 4 like that, though. Not much. We'll be disguising our stuff a lot better. Let's switch games. Chargers. Here we go. Denver. What are we doing on time? Okay. Let's see what happens here. How do they get pressure? Beat them up the middle. Beat up your center. And Mike Pouncey's not playing, so we can't attack the center. Who is their center without Mike Pouncey? Dan Feely? Yeah, I would attack that for sure. And then if Beluga and Turner can't play either, definitely I feel like we can attack this offensive line for sure. The blitz packages that we like to do. It's mainly those 2 receivers that really scare me. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen can really hurt you if you let them. And Justin Herbert definitely has enough talent to hurt you too. But I want to blitz him like crazy. I want to get that jersey nice and green. Now, he's being pressured, and he throws this ball into double coverage. That's what I want to do to him. I want to pressure him into making decisions like this. Because you can do that to Justin Herbert. You can. Watch these two drives. And then we'll probably actually wrap it up here. Okay. Not much there. Didn't get much push. There we go. Beat him with gap integrity. Denver, that is. Yeah, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's still a great player. Very, very underrated. Him and Mike Williams. I think that's enough, man. About 17 minutes. I think that's pretty good for these. These don't have to be necessarily as long as the Dolphins breakdowns where I'm literally looking at every play. I just want to get a general consensus of what their team is about. And like I said, their running backs are really beat up right now. They're down to Kalen Ballage and Joshua Kelly. I'm not afraid of either one. Don't sleep on them because they do both have talent for sure. Justin Herbert has talent, but I think if we get enough pressure on him, I think we can force him into making some bad decisions and bad throws. But Keenan Allen and Mike Williams do scare me a little bit. Hopefully Byron and Xavier Howard can have a good day against the two of them. But like I said, Mike Williams is a guy that even if you cover him, he can make great catches. And Keenan Allen is one of the best route runners in the league. He is very good at making separation. So I think those two are the parts of this offense that I'm most cautious about. And Justin Herbert can definitely hurt you too. But I want to send as much pressure at him as possible. This is a game where I don't mind doing man coverage. I want to do quite a few man blitzes. Let Xavier and Byron take their receivers away and just blitz like crazy. Just send pressure at Justin Herbert and these running backs. Especially if their offensive line is beat up too. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.